Welcome everyone to the deep dive. We're doing something a bit special today, a real insider's look.
That's right. As part of the When Aliens Come to Tea production crew, we've got the internal reports, the behind-the-scenes data.
Oh yeah, even the biohazard team's rather extensive notes from one of our, let's call it memorable productions, episode 40, Parental Unit Prime.
So our mission today, basically unpack the glorious chaos. You've all seen the clips that went supernova, the memes that, well, took over the galaxy.
We're diving into why, though. Why did episode 40 hit so hard, become this instant, phenomena?
Exactly. We'll dig into what the raw data, the production logs tell us about those absolutely extraordinary and often, let's be honest, hilariously absurd moments.
It maybe uncover some surprising universal truths they stumbled onto amidst the madness.
Right. Let's get into it. Our guest for episode 40, MX Fleeb Parental Unit Prime.
Right, a sporonite from the mitosis moons. And their whole deal, biologically speaking, raising 39 offspring.
And counting. We can't forget the and counting part.
Oh, absolutely not. Simultaneously. Actually on their person. It wasn't, a figure of speech.
No, it was literal. And the production notes. They show STEEP, our Standards in Terrestrial Etiquette Protocol Division, knew immediately this was going to be,
unconventional.
That's putting it mildly. Hence that infamous opening warning they insisted on.
Oh, the classic warning. This episode contains 40 arguing offspring, 0 personal space.
And one parent who hasn't slept since Galactic Cycle 2847.
Yeah.
And the side effects.
Sympathy exhaustion and involuntary birth control. It wasn't just a disclaimer. It felt more like a prophecy, really.
Pretty much. It foretold the storm that was coming.
I remember seeing the specs for the studio setup. That custom bench sofa hybrid STEEP demanded.
Just to handle the sheer volume of, biomass.
Right, and the biohazard team's prep notes for that recording day, it was a whole separate project.
Right.
Spore containment, emergency nap zones.
Everything. Which kind of begs the question, when you look at the daily ops log, how does one even function like that?
Fleeb's own words, from the pre-production interviews, they really stick with you. Describing parenting when, quote, you can't send them to their room because they are a room.
Wow. Yeah, and the dating profile challenge.
Oh, yeah. Comes with 39 built-in chaperones. Imagine swiping right on that.
It fundamentally changes, everything about your existence. Right?
Totally. And their view on empty nest syndrome, not sadness, but was it?
A failure of proper cellular adhesion.
Which sounds hilarious, right? But when you look at the viewer psychographics, especially humans, it weirdly resonated.
It did. It makes you think maybe our bonds, even human ones, are so deep, so physical almost, that separation does feel like a kind of biological unsticking.
Like the sadness isn't just emotional, it's sort of somatic, a physical sense of loss.
Exactly. It's a comedic exaggeration, sure, but it nails that profound intertwining of identity and biology and parenthood. It pushes you to think how much our sense of self is literally made up of our family connections.
Even when those connections aren't 40 microscopic beings clinging to your liver.
Precisely. Okay, so let's talk about those moments. The ones that didn't just get laughs, but actually, broke the intergalactic data streams.
And gave our post-production team migraines for weeks. You've got the full logs here. First up, the unscheduled arrival. Offspring number 40.
Yeah, the production schedule was tight, meticulous even, but Sporonite Biology apparently doesn't check the call sheet.
Huh, right. Mid-interview, the audio logs just pick up this distinct POP.
Loud. Followed by that tiny brand new voice just declaring, "Hello world, I have opinions."
The look on the crew's faces, the secondary camera feeds captured pure shock. Even our, emergency bioprotocol team was scrambling.
Updating their manuals in real time, priceless. But okay, if spontaneous birth wasn't peak chaos...
Ah, you're going there. The legend. The Galactic Peace Summit puberty incident.
Had to. The internal reports confirm it. Over 12 billion views across all networks. It spawned its own Reddit Galactica subcategory.
Complete with elaborate fan theories about the hat. Let's not forget the hat.
How could we? The data just shows it was... There's no other word. Unprecedented. All 39 offspring hit puberty.
Simultaneously.
During Fleeb's keynote address on cellular harmony, no less. The irony.
The poor Melodian ambassador's translator.
Yeah.
The logs say it just crashed instantly. Too many chaotic vocal frequencies.
Just overwhelmed by the sheer volume of sudden squeaks and unexpected baritones.
But the detail that sends it into the realm of pure absurdity, confirmed by our post-event analysis, the biofield anomaly reports.
The Centauri ambassador's ceremonial hat.
Achieving sentience. for exactly 1.7 seconds.
And then fleeing to write poetry in a fountain.
About the impermanence of haberdashery. You can't script that. That detail alone launched 1,000 memes.
And apparently a whole new field of interspecies fashion studies focusing on sentient accessories. Did the diplomatic report show much actual fallout from that?
Surprisingly little. Beyond a formal request for sentient headwear regulation, it got chalked up to unforeseen biological harmonic resonances.
Which is a very diplomatic way of saying weird alien stuff happened. But it really highlights the sheer unpredictability, right? You can plan a summit, but you can't plan for a hat's existential crisis.
So true. And speaking of unpredictable, offspring number 25's chromesthetic hiccups. The studio noise logs mention those repeatedly.
Oh, the musical hiccups. Nightmare fuel for the audio engineers, I bet. Hiccups that literally come in colors.
Each with a different sound. Bell, trumpet, xylophone, kazoo.
And Fleeb mentioning that purple was always less dignified. How do you even produce around that? A spontaneous, multi-sensory event.
It's almost charming, though, isn't it? In a completely disruptive way, like how parents find weird kid habits endearing, eventually.
Yeah, maybe after the insurance adjusters leave. And speaking of things that cause production headaches and possibly involved insurance, the ham incident.
Ah, yes. Documented meticulously by the Rapid Response Dietary Team. Offspring number 31.
A dietary experimenter.
The security footage is amazing. Just a blink and you miss it moment. Little number 31 making a sudden lunge towards carnivorism.
Fleeb's quote in the follow-up, ham looked delicious. Simple as that.
It's so universal, though. That split second where a kid tries something totally bonkers against all guidance. For Fleeb, it was biological. For us, it's, toddlers eating dirt.
Exactly. The impulse is the same, that constant negotiation parents face, even when the kids are literally part of you.
Which brings us to the domestic disputes. The Great Whispering Rebellion. Our sound engineer's notes on that are incredible.
Right. During a date Fleeb was on, the offspring technically obeyed the silent zone rule.
But provided this running commentary via perfectly synchronized eye rolls. 39 pairs of them.
Can you imagine trying to have a romantic moment with that audience? The sheer lack of privacy is staggering.
It's like teenager disapproval amplified by, 39.
And then the pinnacle of internal conflict. The pancake parliament.
Oh God, the pancake parliament.
Mm-hmm.
Production logs show breakfast was delayed. How long was it?
7.5. They missed 3 scheduled meal times.
All because of internal debates, and wasn't there an attempted secession?
By Fleeb's left ankle. Yes. It wanted autonomy from the pancake decision matrix, apparently.
It's such a vivid metaphor for family democracy, isn't it? Even the smallest part can hold everything up.
Absolutely. And speaking of internal governance, we have to mention Fleeb's discipline system. The behavioral reports detail it, the cellular Senate system.
Where each body region gets a vote. Brilliant.
And the liver has veto power.
Because, and I quote from the supplementary interview Fleeb gave us, the liver processes toxins. It's seen things. It's earned wisdom.
It's surprisingly practical in a completely surreal way, a working democracy within one being.
These moments, they're utterly absurd from our perspective, obviously, but they hit home.
They really did. The post-production analysis showed that clearly. Episode 40, through all that sheer, unadulterated chaos, somehow tapped into these really universal things.
Family, boundaries, identity. Yeah. Even with alien biology and, extreme physical integration, the core struggles felt familiar.
That constant push and pull between what you want and what the collective needs or thinks it needs.
So what's the takeaway here for you listening in, whether you're juggling kids or just, yourself?
I think it's this. From accidental offspring popping out with strong opinions, to diplomatic incidents sparked by synchronized puberty.
To sentient hats having poetic crises.
Right. Episode 40 just shows beautifully that whether you're raising one kid or carrying, 41 tiny shareholders in your personal democracy?
We're all basically just winging it.
Totally. Just doing our best, hoping it works out, and sometimes inadvertently causing millenary to question its existence.
Even when family is the most literal, chaotic thing imaginable. So look, if you somehow haven't experienced the full cellular pandemonium and the accidental wisdom of episode 40,
you really, really need to. Watch it, listen to it, find When Aliens Come to Tea, episode 40, wherever you get your intergalactic entertainment fix.
Go see the source material. Witness the origin of these completely wild internal reports for yourself.
And hey, for those of you who have seen it, and let's face it, with those view counts, that's probably most of you we want to hear about it.
Yeah, jump into the deep dive community. Tell us, what was your absolute favorite moment? The most unbelievable, the one that made you laugh the hardest? or felt weirdly relatable.
Was it the Hat's poetry? The ham incident nearly bankrupting craft services?
The offspring proving they knew Fleeb was faking sleep. The pancake parliament drama.
Or maybe Offspring 41 arriving with the instant political commentary, democracy is flawed. Which, fair point.
Let us know. Seriously. And just a friendly reminder, direct quote here from Offspring number 33, whose voice carries surprisingly well on the internal comms.
Oh no, not that quote.
Subscribe to the deep dive or we'll all sing. And trust me, based on the puberty incident audio, you really don't want that.
Definitely not. So as you mull all this over, maybe think about this. What does personal space even mean when your family is quite literally part of you?
Right. How much me time can you really carve out when your own liver has veto power over your plans?
Maybe the real question episode 40 throws at us is, how much chaos does it take to truly know yourself? Especially when your self contains multitudes.